and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mumbai Indian fans from all over the world, Kasakai Paltan! I'm your host with the most, Chinmay Sharma, aka Scuba Chinu. And welcome back to the home of the five-time champions. Welcome back to MI Live. Now Paltan, I know it's been a topsy-turvy season, but यार कहीं पे आज मेरे को थोड़ा सा वैक्यूम लगा कि बस 2 गेम्स बाकी है. तो इस मनुष्य से शक्ल को देख के don't get bored. We've got some really funny people in the studio today. So without further ado, let me introduce to you Shubham and Shravan. Hello. Yeah. And let me not forget, of course. Hi Samiksha.
Hello, Chinmay.
Hi Kunal. How's it going, guys? Thank you so much for joining us. Huge fan of your work, yaar. You guys are such funny people. आज हमको हंसाओ. Second last game है. Let's enjoy.
Thank you so much. तो कोरस में टीम वर्क देख लो. They actually said in chorus.
हम लोग रट्टा मार के क्या करेंगे?
Also, I won't be surprised एक बार चिल इंट्रोड्यूस करने के बाद करके
अच्छा, he meant asthma, guys. Yeah. He meant asthma pump. But gentlemen, guys, thank you so much for coming, making our lives a little happier, smilier.
Thank you so much.
You guys have been going for some of the games this season. कुछ experiences बताओ. You have some fun. Talk to me first, Shubham.
बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंस है. इस साल इतने मैचेस देखे नहीं, 3 मैचेस देखे थे.
Right.
उसमें से 2 फेवरेट इसीलिए थे क्योंकि सीएसके के साथ दोनों मैचेस देखे. और एक तो पुणे में देखा है और वो बहुत अच्छा किस्सा है उसके लिए क्योंकि हम डायरेक्टली मुंबई से पुणे गए थे कार में.
I mean, सब लोग मतलब it was both of you guys, of course.
मी, श्रवण एंड सौरभ.
Okay.
और
करण था?
नहीं, करण नहीं था तभी.
हाँ, करण ने मिस कर दिया था मैच.
हम पुणे में ही रहने वाले थे.
Okay.
उसके
तो
बाद
पर्टिकुलर मैच के लिए गए थे तुम लोग?
मैच के लिए गए थे.
अच्छा.
बट बाद में रहने वाले थे. वापस क्यों आए?
Yeah.
तो बेसिकली हमारे ग्रुप में मैं ही ऐसा हूँ जो बैग लेके जाना तो नॉर्मल एक छोटा बैग लेके आता. बाकी ये और सौरभ
4-5 दिन का सूटकेस.
ट्रॉली बैग लेके चलते हैं भाई. और इसका बैग तो अलग लेवल बढ़ा. और ये बैग लेके हम स्टेडियम के अंदर गए.
क्या मतलब?
स्टेडियम के अंदर?
How did you manage to do that?
Exactly.
क्योंकि हमारा एक दोस्त है वो पुणे का स्टेडियम मैनेज करता है. मतलब ही इज द कोर पर्सन ओवर देयर.
Okay.
सो बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो गई थी और मैच देखने हम हमेशा की तरह लेट. तो भाई उसको बोला बैग रख दे बाहर. तो बोला वो नहीं रख सकते अभी.
तो हर जगह पे पुलिस हम लोग को रुका रही है. बैग में क्या है? बैग लेके
ट्रॉली बैग ले
into the stadium.
तो हम लोगों ने बहुत रिक्वेस्ट किया उनको कि कपड़े चेक करो. तो हर बार चेक कर रहे ही रहते वो लोग. फिर बाद में और उधर नेटवर्क नहीं है.
करेक्ट.
जैमर से वहाँ पे किसी को कॉल भी नहीं लग रहा है. तो हम लोग ने ऐसे 2-3 दोस्त लोग को सब लोग को स्प्रेड किया इधर. जस्ट सौरभ को दो क्योंकि उसके कार में मैं बैग रखने वाला था. फिर हम लोग को समझा कि कौन से गेट नंबर 1 पे उसका कार पार्क्ड है. तो हम लोग उधर गए.
कार भी अंदर था.
ओके.
कार भी अंदर था. तो हम लोग उधर गए. फिर somehow I managed to go in. तो मैंने बैग रख दिया. मैंने चेंज वेंज कुछ नहीं किया था. वैसे शॉर्ट्स पे गया हूँ मैच देखने.
मग त्याच्यानंतर डायरेक्टली प्रॅक्टिसला जाणार होतास का तू?
हाँ, पण बोलवलं नाही ती वेगळी.
I like हम लोग को सिक्के लेने नहीं देते. कॉइंस बाहर रखना पड़ता है. ये
लोग बैग लेके that's what you're entertaining people. But यार also you guys always जो गेम्स देखे सब में लेट पहुंचे.
सब
वांगड़े में बॉक्स सीट्स हैं.
फिर भी मुंबई के आई गेस तभी बैटिंग थी और हम 4 ओवर के बाद पहुंचे थे और हमें इतना बुरा लगा था कि यार बैटिंग कैसे मिस कर सकते हैं. बट फिर भी अभी क्या है.
और मतलब ब्रो ग्रैंड स्टैंड जो होता है उसका एंट्री खाली रहता है. लेकिन ये शाहजादे ये पार्टिंग.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं रहता थाने में हूँ. तो वहां से आने में तो लेट हो गई. तू कितने भी जल्दी निकलो आपको लेट होने ही वाला है. ट्रैफिक वो सब.
No, but you guys are such keen fans of cricket. What was your first memory of Mumbai Indians? ऐसा कोई memory that I'm going to start with you, Shubham. What got you to love the team in blue and gold?
I'll tell you, I met Rohit once. और मेरे पास रोहित के साथ एक ही फोटो है.
हाँ.
उसमें रोहित की आंख बंद है. सिर्फ एक ही फोटो है.
रोहित को पता था फोटो ले रहे हो या घुस गए?
पता था.
But that 1 second की.
And वो रोहित सर के रूम में हुआ है.
Okay.
मतलब ट्राइडेंट में.
What are you doing in his room, bro?
Because my uncle is in Mumbai Indians team.
ये इसकी बहुत पहचान है.
Yeah, man. Pune Stadium, Mumbai Indians. Okay.
So I met him like 6 years back.
Okay.
तो तभी गया था. मेरे सबके साथ अच्छे फोटोज है.
हाँ.
और मैं रोहित का बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ. इसकी वजह से मैं मुंबई इंडियंस का एक
क्या बात
एक्स्ट्रा फैन है।
राइट
एक तो मुंबई में रहता हूँ वो है, बट रोहित की वजह से ज्यादा एक्स्ट्रा। और मेरे पास एक ही फोटो है रोहित के साथ, वो भी आंख बंद किया हुआ है, तो मैं हर बर्थडे के दिन वो आंख बंद किया हुआ फोटो ही डालता हूं, चलेगा मुझे, चलेगा, वैसा होता है। तो एक ये मेमोरी है मेरी मुंबई इंडियंस के साथ जुड़ी हुई बिकॉज ऑफ रोहित शर्मा। और 5 साल कप है हमारे पास अभी,
क्या बात है, जस्ट टर्न, लुक बिहाइंड यू यार, सब सामने है। हम लोग सीधा स्टेडियम से इधर लेके आए। बट स्किप, इफ यू वाचिंग दिस प्लीज मेक शुभम अ हैप्पी मैन व्हेनेवर यू मीट हिम नेक्स्ट। आंख खोल के एक पिक्चर दे दो।
Yes, please दे देना, please।
Paltan,
एक
just
ही।
why don't you do one thing, Paltan? Just tag Rohit Sharma and say एक picture for Shubham, please.
Yes!
I'm sure he listen to you. हम लोग की बात तो नहीं सुनेंगे, but I'm sure he listen to you.
Yeah, I see some comments. There's a comment on YouTube that says Sakshi is mentioning कि कुणाल सर की wish at last पूरी हुई है. So I have my fingers crossed.
संजय यादव?
No.
It is some other one. I'm not sure.
Guess,
Let's
guess,
wait.
Chiru.
Keep guessing. क्या हो सकता है आज? Okay, as an MI fan, आज
The
अगर
award.
कुछ changes चाहिए तो क्या changes करोगे टीम में?
मुझे तो
अर्जुन तेंदुलकर।
I want that to happen. You?
अर्जुन is one of them. और
Yes.
I want कि ब्रेविस खेलना चाहिए।
Yes,
I know.
खेलना चाहिए।
Bravis.
He is a perfect replacement.
किसके
for-
किसके replacement?
bro, that's a tough one. किसको replace करोगे आप?
I like
Because
how he just started. He's a perfect replacement for. पता.
because we also want him, man.
हाँ,
But
Yeah.
all the foreigner, I know Pollard got dropped the last game,
Yeah.
and everyone came and performed, yaar.
हाँ यार वही।
But yeah, you know what I've realized, guys, that this season and last season, unfortunately, we've started performing at a slightly wrong time. Last time also we saw Ishant went ballistic in the last few games, but again in a cause where there was no chance of us qualifying.
Huh.
So I think that is something that the team needs to kind of
Same goes
understand.
to Daniel Sams.
Yeah.
100%,
Right.
100%.
So.
In last games, he's like bang on.
So again, we can rule it out कि वो form का issue नहीं है. It's about pressure. कि जब भी पता है कि pressure नहीं है आज performance का, तभी वो लोग freely खेल सकते हैं.
No, I think I would slightly disagree with you if you don't mind. I'm trying to build a suspense. No, but I think with them, bro, it's not the pressure. It's a brand new team, right? So I think they were just getting to know whose role is what. We saw Daniel Sams bowling in the depth, sometimes in the middle overs, where he got smashed in the first couple of games, and then opening the bowling.
Yeah.
So I think they finally found his rhythm. I think he kind of realized similarly with Tim David.
Yeah.
Man, you said it in the third episode. I remember saying, "Is he the best finisher for us right now?" When we all kick
Is he the right finisher?
the right finisher. My bad. Yeah, and you're so right. You're so,
Yeah, yeah.
And look, he is
Yeah,
arguably the best finisher we have in the team right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Completely.
गाइस मुझे ना यहाँ पे बहुत सारी कुणाल के विशेष पूरे होते हुए दिख ही रहे बट एक एमआई फैन है जो ऑलरेडी स्टेडियम में है एंड ही इज लाइक अर्जुन वाज Arjun was handed the cap today and I was in the stadium and we are cheering out loud.
Oh, guys, then I think it's
He's Sachin Mohan.
safe to say.
Thank you so much, Sachin Mohan.
Sachin Mohan, well done, man. If look, you're only handed a cap on your debut.
Exactly.
Which
But
is-
actually पढ़ा, but I wasn't really announcing क्योंकि I'm waiting.
No, announce it! We are one of the first few people to tell you that there's a very good chance. You can never say never. Stranger things have happened in cricket, but you're only handed a cap, and that's the thing. You
When you're
always
making a
remember your first cap. They call it your first cap. How many caps have you had for your country?
Yeah.
So you generally hand a cap when you're
Making a
debuting.
debut.
I remember that वो एक मीम है पता है अब भी मजा आएगा ना भिड़ो वो चल रहा है दिमाग में अभी तक।
स्टेटस पे अभी हम दोनों का स्टोरी था, मैंने अभी डाला था नीचे, अब भी मजा आएगा ना भिड़ो।
Love it. But guys, this calls for a lot of buzz and social buzz. We shall give you, and let's see what some of you have been saying on social media.
Harsha Bhogli sir says a subtle indicator of where cricket is headed, certainly here in India, came when I saw this headline: Mumbai Indians youngsters get South Africa call up.
Kunal, I thought you would read Harsha Bhogli's tweet.
मैंने चुरा लिया।
Thank God. Next one, Mumbai Indians has tweeted saying that congratulations to Tristan Stubbs, who has received the maiden call-up to the Protea squad for the upcoming T20 series against India. Wishing you all the luck, Tristan. It's good कि MI में पहला debut किया and then the international one. So it's really
Marco
good.
Jansen.
Yeah. So
Chris-
next,
Chris Crazy John says Rohit Sharma needs 68 more runs to complete 5,000 runs for Mumbai Indians, one of the best in franchisee history.
Completely agree. Next one is Tristan Stubbs, an example of a young player's career after joining Mumbai Indians. Congratulations on being selected for international cricket. Also, there's a really good tweet, especially जो अभी चल रहा है IPL के situation में. When you look at the points table, there's a tweet that says, "Today, RCB fans to Mumbai Indians, हमरा इज्जत अब तोहरे हाथ में है कचरा." They're desperate. मतलब पूरा season troll करने के बाद अभी अंदर से पाता तो तू अच्छा करेगा.
But boys, ये in 15 odd seasons, this is the best way we can watch the game like this today.
Yeah.
And because we are party
bloopers.
poopers, for other teams, so we can relax
Yeah.
and play a game. And do you think that will kind of transcend into the players' performances? कि they're like, अभी कोई pressure नहीं है. We saw with Ishan Kishan, right?
Yeah.
Playing so freely again.
Yeah.
Do you think that will transcend to the players today also, you think?
या मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा है क्योंकि एक प्रेशर चला जाता है दिमाग में से और स्पेशली जब भी कोई डेब्यू कर रहा है तो उसके लिए तो और अच्छा है कि अपने दिमाग में कुछ ये नहीं है लाइक कोई ये क्या बोलते हैं उसको स्ट्रेस नहीं है
Stress,
यू
yeah.
कैन परफॉर्म वेल
Yeah.
चांसेस बहुत है
तुला
Does
काय वाटतं
that-
शुभम?
ऑब्वियसली आज मुझे लगता है ऐसा 250 अगर बैटिंग रही तो मार दो और फिर बिंदास बॉलिंग भी करो अच्छे से, मतलब सब आके बस मारो, टेंशन लो ही मत.
मैं जस्ट होप कर रहा हूँ कि आज ईशान किशन अच्छा खेले.
I know. It's high time. यार हम लोग कब से रुके हुए हैं.
But a young man has replaced Sky since unfortunately got injured. A young Akash, and I can't wait to see what he has to offer. I wish Binu was here to give us a little more insight about his star sign, his favorite color and stuff like that. I'm sure she'll know. We'll have her. I promise you she'll come very soon. But before that, let's have a look at what this young man is all about.
कार्तिकी भैया को देख के लगा कि हम भी हो सकते हैं, क्योंकि भैया हमारे साथ से ही सपोर्ट बॉलर्स ही थे और भैया भी बहुत अच्छा कर रहे थे. तो जैसे भैया का टीम में हुआ तो हमें भी बहुत मोटिवेशन सी मिली कि हमारा भी हो सकता है. हाय, माई सेल्फ आकाश मधवाल एंड आई एम राइट आर्म मीडियम पेस. एक्चुअली मेरे पास पहले कॉल राहुल सर की आई है और राहुल सर ने कांग्रेट्स करा. फिर उसके बाद उनके साथ कोच हेड कोच थे महिला सर ने कहा मुझे कि आकाश आप स्क्वाड में आ रहे हैं, अब हम आपको स्क्वाड में ले रहे हैं. बहुत अच्छा लगा. हिंट तो था क्योंकि प्रैक्टिस मैचेस ये सब में थोड़ा अच्छा हो रहा था, लेकिन ये नहीं पता था कि इस सीज़न हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे जैक सर के साथ बहुत अच्छा इंटरेक्शन हुआ है. रोहित भैया ने भी मुझे 2 बार बताया, जैसे हम प्रैक्टिस मैच खेले उसके बाद भी भैया ने मुझे बताया कि कैसे और कर सकता है, कैसे तो अपनी फील्ड सेट कर सकता है. हेड कोच महिला सर के साथ बहुत अच्छा इंटरेक्शन हुआ है. सब बताते रहते हैं, अपना एक्सपीरियंस भी बताते हैं. मैंने सबसे पहला कॉल मम्मी को ही किया था और मम्मी को ही बताया था. मम्मी बहुत खुश हुई है. मम्मी बस ये कह रही थी कि आगे भी और अच्छा करना है और तुझे और ऊपर खेलना है, तो यहीं तक नहीं है, बहुत आगे जाना है.
Young man, relax. We could almost hear the tension in his voice, and as any young man would, he's literally on the pinnacle of his debut. I hope he gets a chance to play today. But you know, this is what I love about our team. Mumbai Indians always back. I mean, we don't go for the big names. You know, very seldom will you hear Rohit Sharma or Ishan Kishan being bought for the big bucks. And these are particularly bowlers who've performed well in the domestic circuit, right? Net bowlers. We saw with KK, what a story last episode, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And now this young man has come in and he's absolutely, you can always tell he's a little nervous.
It's really, and मतलब this is not just one की ये season में 2 बार हुआ है. Like this is Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, Jasprit Bumrah, Marco Jansen. इतने सारे players हैं. We never went for those big names, big brands who usually
Tilak
back us
Verma,
up teams.
Ritik Shokeen,
Exactly.
Juyal. Oh, man, this
And suddenly these players like auctions में भी like it's sad to see कि हम लोग के players बाकी सबने ले लिए, but then and at inflated prices. So again it's a proud thing, but as an MI fan यार इतने सालों से अपने साथ थे, and now unfortunately that's not the case. And अगर इसकी भी बात करें, it's really good to see he's getting an opportunity कि Sky के बदले एक medium pace bowler लिया है, and it will be really cool to see how if he gets an opportunity that speaks a lot about MI as well.
It's also, I love the fact it's a bit gutsy because I think the era of the medium pace is kind of going out. Now you either have express fast bowlers like the
Umran.
Starks and Umran Malik.
Yeah.
The age of the Irfan Pathans, slightly slow bowlers who can swing the ball. So I love the fact that MI has first of all got a young cricketer and someone who's a medium pacer. So
But bro, at the same time, like अगर SRH की भी बात करें, since we actually playing against them, Umran Malik के बदले Bhuvi always is a good economy. क्योंकि line and length is more important than just pace. We love to watch pace.
man,
But
I'm the opposite. I like the big fast. I keep saying the big fast strapping bowlers hitting 150 clicks consistently. But man, again, Bhuvi slightly so over injuries and time. He's slightly. He used to be a strike bowler for them. But guys, tell me this, yaar. This team again. You see, this IPL has had a tradition where the teams that don't have one or two specialist spinners are not doing well. So unfortunately, even MI, we don't have a specialist. There is a Markandi who's not played yet. Murugan Ashwin played, but I won't call him a specialist spinner. And most of the good teams have at least one big. You think that's a big factor in teams not doing well this season?
Yeah, obviously, वो एक बहुत बड़ा difference create करता है. Because if we see Chahal, he's
Ashwin.
With Ashwin!
with Ashwin,
Exactly.
deadly combination है.
Correct.
Even Rashid in
GT.
और
Kulcha, man, Kuldeep is killing it this
Delhi
season.
में.
Bishnoi in
Yes.
Lucknow.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I think on Indian pitches, of course, the fast bowlers will get you the important breakthroughs. But I think it's imperative that your team has a good specialist spinner.
Usually match middle overs में change होता है कि किस जिस course में जा रहा है, and these spinners are usually in the middle overs जो पूरा control करते हैं. So Ashwin and Chahal, it's a beauty to watch them.
So that's where Bajji used to come in. And I say Bajji, Rahul Chahar, unfortunately not the best season last season, but he was holding them tight, right?
Krunal
And the Krunal, man.
This is what happened. ये पिछले मैच जितने भी हम लोगों ने खेले हैं, if you see 10 to 15 overs में हमारा मैच चेंज हुआ था, मतलब पूरा गेम चेंज हो गया था. So I think spinner plays an important role, but यार कोई नहीं.
Are you saying that because you're a spinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is कि यार ठीक है, this match, this season थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं जा रहा है, but I am sure that ये आगे के 3 seasons है, तो we're gonna nail it, right?
Start games में ना हम एक ही स्पिनर लेके खेल रहे थे, मुझे ऐसा लगता है.
Yeah.
And in recent games we have
We
two
took
spinners.
two. We had Tilak Verma as well,
They
right?
can bowl. It's a part time. I won't call him a proper spinner. कि अगर किसी का दिन खराब चल रहा है, then he'll bowl वैसे.
अभी कुछ changes भी दिख रहे हैं because of this spinner.
तो ऐसा लग रहा है या शुभम कि यार ये चेंजेस पहले होते तो आज
मुझे लगने के लिए क्या है, मतलब मुझे तो बहुत कुछ लगता है. हम नहीं जीतना चाहिए था, मुझे ये लगता है.
मुझे तो ये भी लगता है कि टीम चेंज ही नहीं होनी चाहिए थी.
Agreed.
और मुझे लगता है let's move on to our next segment. It's time for Let's Play. Yes, we're inching closer to live action. Welcome, gentlemen. I'm going to start off by telling you that MI has won the toss and will be bowling first. Dheeraj, I'm going to start with the away fan first. Welcome to the show, buddy. Are you happy with the toss? Are you? And I hope your mic is unmuted.
Yeah. No, I'm audible now.
Yes, buddy, loud and clear.
Yeah.
Alright,
Actually, I'm
so-
happy with the toss. Like, even we wanted to bat first. Like, the past few games, they're chasing, right? So, even we want to bat and give a high margin so we can get some wickets in the second innings.
Yeah.
Well said, buddy. I'm going to just quickly cut you off there and say we were just literally talking about having a specialist spinner, and I said Markande hasn't played yet. He's playing today, and I'm going to let Kunal do the next announcement.
Yay! Kunal is already
Yeah. इतनी खुशी हो रही है.
गले मिलो.
Guys, मैं पहले मैच से बोल रहा हूँ कि we need someone like Krunal Pandya जो proper spinner भी है and matches finish कर सकता है, extra runs add कर सकता है. So Sanjay Yadav is in. Finally.
Let's clap for Kunal. Not for Sanjay, but clap for Kunal.
Guys,
Relentless effort.
You're
हर episode बोल
you're
रहा हूँ.
like the mother from Karan Arjun Singh. मेरे Karan Arjun Singh
आएंगे.
आ गए bro. Sanjay Yadav into his way.
Is Prathamesh happy to see this change?
Yeah, absolutely. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Go on.
Yeah, great. So, I'm very happy with the changes that we have for this match. And, I'm not very sure if we have Arjun Tendulkar playing today. Do we?
Not yet.
confirmed yet. Okay.
Not
Unfortunately,
okay. So,
yeah, no update.
yeah,
on
because
that.
I really wanted to see him play for the MI as well. Because it's just the last 2 matches, and it would have been great to see him too in the squad.
Bro, can I tell you something? I think this Arjun Tendulkar story is like the second last season of Game of Thrones. It's just inching and getting more and more interesting every game. Because you've seen MITV putting up a bunch of stuff with Arjun bowling, batting. Then we saw him getting handed the cap today. Like, oh! So I think it's a saga that we're all waiting for to unfold. I'm sure Kaushik, even as an away fan, with your bright orange jersey. You would love to see Arjun Tendulkar don the blue and gold.
Yeah, I would like to say Arjun Tendulkar because it's been a long time since being picked in the auction, and he's been traveling with my team a long time. And yeah, we are excited to see him in the jersey. As Rohit Sharma said in the toss time, he said he'll be trying few games in a DC match. So let's expect Arjun to play in that match.
Yeah.
Well said, buddy.
In fact, I mean, प्रथमेश अगर बात करें MI की, I really like कि वो लोग अभी experiment कर रहे हैं, अपना bench strength test कर रहे हैं, and we get to know कि next season में किसको play करना है, किसे नहीं. So which specific player really eyeing on?
So I'm really looking forward to seeing Devold Brevis and Arjun Tendulkar being there, getting some more time to experiment. So because they need a lot of exposure currently since they've not gotten the exposure to play into the international cricket yet. But it would be great to see them play for Mumbai and win matches like the youngsters that have players like Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan have done in the past for us.
Yeah, in fact हम लोग मेयर चिनो वही बात कर रहे थे. Someone like Devold at the top would be such a great thing क्योंकि वो fearless खेलेगा. And जो ईशान पे फिलहाल थोड़ा सा clarity का issue हो रहा है कि he's not sure कि batting deep नहीं है तो risk नहीं लेते. And उसका natural play भी नहीं आ रहा है, उसके लिए wicket भी जा रही है. Risk हाँ, वो risk नहीं ले रहा है बिल्कुल भी. तो उसलिए so which अगर आपको पूछा तो which position would you like to see ईशान किशन to play? Like open या फिर अभी थोड़ा issues हो रहा है तो maybe Brevis को try करे open में, fearless खेले और फिर आगे वो.
नहीं ऑब्वियसली ओपन बिकॉज ईशान किशन को नीचे नहीं देख सकते. रोहित शर्मा एंड ईशान किशन बहुत
आदत हो गया अभी.
हाँ आदत हो गया.
It's like Dhawan and Rohit.
हाँ yeah.
I had the same argument last time. I remember with Binu, who I still can't see. We're still trying to get her, but yeah, I can't see. Like I know what you said makes absolute sense. Devold opening batsman max out हो गया. The entire batting lineup is left, right? Instead of him getting out four down, 5 down. But man, I can't look past Rohit and Ishan because and sure you can.
No, but the problem is ईशान का मुझे जो अभी दिख रहा है ना कि लास्ट सीजन 8 या 9 तक बैटिंग थी हम लोग के पास, उतना डीप था. सो ईशान न्यू कि अगर विकेट भी गया तो बहुत है टू हैंडल एवरीथिंग.
फियरलेसली खेलता था.
हाँ, सो अभी वो नहीं हो रहा है because there's a lot of issues with like 5-6 down. हम लोग के पास someone like Murugan Ashwin and Sams है, जिससे we can't expect a proper उतना heavy
cameo नहीं.
हाँ, उसके लिए शायद सिर्फ प्रेशर आ रहा है. एंड अगर ब्रेविस अच्छा स्टार्ट दे तो ईशान के पास एक थोड़ी क्लैरिटी होगी क्योंकि इतना स्कोर है. नाउ आई हैव टू स्कोर इतना, मतलब इस स्पीड में खेलना है या फिर अगर फटाफट गई थोड़ा सेंसिबली खेलूं. अभी मेरे हिसाब से देयर इज वेरी लैक ऑफ क्लैरिटी. But yeah.
Fair enough. I feel a change in energy. Somebody who's here, welcome! Binu Baba in the house, guys. Hard the questions ke saath now. Just go crazy. Binu Baba is there. Binu Baba was saying something very interesting about a lunar eclipse yesterday. What does that mean for MI's chance for qualification?
I wish that played a part eventually, and all the luck of the eclipses came into the MI camp.
Yeah.
But I'm not an astrologer. No, I'm into
You are
astrology.
everything. You are life.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
It'll be funny if Vinasha just joins. Okay, wait. पहले तो चीनू 1.5 मिनट पे तूने ये बोला था गलत है. This is wrong.
No, but look, we are bowling first, and you guys mentioned something that I want to talk about now. Is Hailey Mudit.
Yeah.
Right. Start of the season, I was one of the people who said, man, I don't know if he has a place in this team yet. Went back to the nets. I'm sure Zahir Khan, Shane Bond, somewhere Mahila Jayawardene have coached him, and the boy is doing magic, man. And Shubham, tell me, do you think this attributes to the coaching or just confidence or just everything?
Actually, it's about the for me, it's about the emotion जो connect है MI के साथ. Because बहुत लोगों का ऐसा है कि अगर हाँ MI ठीक से नहीं खेल रही है, ये नहीं, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ऐसा होता है मुझे कभी भी.
Right.
क्योंकि मैं कोई भी MI का मैच है ना बीच में बंद ही नहीं कर सकता, भले MI अच्छी भी परफॉर्म ना करे.
But that's a true fan.
Yeah, because जब भी 5 साल हमारे पास कप था तभी हमने बहुत ऐसे किया यार हमारे पास कप है यार, और अभी टीम को तो ज्यादा जरूरत है मुझे लगता है. तो वो एक है, और मुझे लगता है यही पॉइंट पूरे टीम में भी है, कोच को लेके, सब को लेके. इसीलिए जब भी मैं MI के पेज पे एक लास्ट का एक स्पीच किसी भी कोच का देखता हूँ ना, मुझे वो डल लगता ही नहीं, वो मोटिवेशन ही लगता है कि हाँ यस we lose 8 games but we have to buckle up. ये वो बहुत ज्यादा important है.
I completely agree, यार.
ये fans के साथ भी important है.
100%. I think you've stolen the words out of my mouth because my next line was supposed to be, this is what Riley has learned through the season. Don't take my word for it as usual because we've got a little video just for you.
obviously a disappointing season. You know, I think as we've seen towards the back end of the tournament, we've played some really good cricket. So it's probably a bit of an opportunity miss, really, to have a good tournament because, you know, the skill level's there and, you know, the competition's there from us, but, you know, we're obviously a bit late finding it. But, you know, it's really exciting going into next season and, you know, as I said, it's a really good group, so I'm sure there'll be big things to come. Well, I think just coming from Australia, it's just, you know, a lot different because if you miss Yorker by, you know, a centimetre, it seems to go for 6, so you got to be a lot more precise, I suppose, with your bowling, and you know you can't give anything away. Two big takeaways are probably just you know, coming back from the team. It's been really good energy. I really love my time here. You know, the team's been great. Always support each other, and probably the second one is just the Mumbai fan base. You know, it's obviously easy to jump off the team at what were we 0-8, but you know they've stuck by us really well, and you know the support's been fantastic.
Amazing stuff, and I think this is what champions are made of, right? Just take the hits and learn from it, and then come back harder, faster, stronger. Yeah. At least if you're a fast bowler, you come back faster, right? Kunal,
I read a beautiful comment. जहाँ पर बोला था, high-tide Binu is back.
Yeah, high-tide Binu in the house. Guys, if that is the only question you've asked, I'm disappointed. Yaar. Paltan, you guys are so creative. Please let's see some really. I think you have. I think you have. Yeah,
yes, there is one. In fact, Ria Malhotra asks me with an Ask Binu hashtag, says that what is the importance of having the right-left combination, especially in the Mumbai Indians camp. Firstly, Ria, answering your question, right-left combination is very, very important, especially in T20 cricket, because the angles of the bowler depend all upon who is on strike, and the reflection comes in the right-hander and the left-hander. You need to adjust your line and length at that point of time. So it's very, very important to have the. I believe it's a lefty who should be facing a right-hander, and so and so on and on. So that's the reason why there is a specification of a lefty-righty combination in T20 cricket.
Teacher, एक doubt है.
Teacher, एक doubt. One doubt I had.
Same. मुझे inside edge की सयानी गुप्ता क्यों लग रही है? Same है.
अरे मेरे को लगा साइंस के क्लास में बैठा क्या nostalgic feels.
Guys, please, yeah, this is what we have in the studio. It's your loss, it's our loss if you don't ask more questions. We've got people reading the comments, just looking for questions. So while they read the questions, let's quickly go back because we are bowling first. And apart from Rai, there's a young Mayank Markande who's going to be playing today. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm as excited as you were for Sanjay Yadav. No one should be ever. It feels like mera beta khel raha hai. You're proud of that? I think just amazing bowling options for us today. Who started performing a bit late, but look, I think Sanjay Yadav comes and strengthens the batting and the bowling. Yeah. Mayank Markande, again, I would love to see how he handles the middle overs. Riley Murdith, of course, we've spoken enough about him. You've heard him. So again, I'm really excited to see. And then the man with the fifer, Jasprit Bumrah. Man, I am so excited. He's found form a little late. But we can't forget that he will be. In fact, let me just keep quiet and just show you. Boom! In the leg! That's how we roll, boys! Oh my God. I would not want to be wearing those pads right now, because guys, if you haven't played season ball cricket, you need to realize at that pace you can be wearing those pads, it still hurts a lot. Ask for the referral, I'm sure it's out. Boom, I'm sure it's out. Oh, what do you give that? Look, down the leg, a little out.
I think it's plumb, absolutely plumb.
Umpire's call.
I'm giving it. Shubham, the umpire's giving it out. Guys, just please, I really want to see the questions. I'm damn excited today, guys. Second last game, I'm literally begging you now. Binu Baba in the house.
In fact, right now, if we look at the batting order, मतलब हम लोग अगर बात करें, I mean, in general about हम लोग के issues थे, like you mentioned कि हम लोग के पास batting में depth नहीं थी, because we had bowlers like specialists, उनको batting बिल्कुल भी नहीं आ रहा था. Right now, we have batting till Sanjay Yadav. उसके बाद सिर्फ Bumrah, Riley and Markande, which means
7, 8.
Yeah,
8 old batsmen,
which means काफी pressure release होगा from the top order, and काफी fearless से भी खेल सकते हैं वो लोग, which will be a big positive.
Yes, because even Mayank Markande can bat. And if you've seen him in Punjab domestic cricket, he is someone who can give you that added advantage of runs at some point of time when you are stuck in that position. So I think him being in the squad is a great added advantage.
Binu Papa, where would you see Sanjay Yadav bat in this batting lineup? I'll only ask the question since Paltan is sitting today. Fair enough. You guys are probably watching.
Maybe at number 5. Maybe at number 5. Absolutely. At
what
5.
Would your top 7 batsmen? Of course, would you change the opening partnership of Ishan and Rohit?
Since now we don't have another option in the kitty, I think we'll have to stick with them. Then comes Tilak. Of course, then comes Stubbs. And then will be Sanjay Yadav. And I think I'll go with Tim David.
Yeah, but I mean, do you guys think, coming to you guys, Shravan, do you think changing 2 games left, changing the opening combination? Because look, India's playing a lot of games after this, leading to the T20 World Cup. Ishan Kishan primarily an opener, right? I don't see him fitting in anywhere in Team India. Apart from, right, correct. Rohit Sharma, he's arguably the most destructive opening batsman in world cricket right now. Do you boys think that they should probably experiment a little in the MI camp at least? With the
what I think is experiment नहीं करना चाहिए because उससे थोड़ा self-doubt के chances हैं players.
Fair enough.
And अगर problem is अगर change कर लिया and someone else plays, that will be a big question. अभी क्या probably.
Correct. But then again, these are ifs and buts questions where Ishan coming down, in the middle order and possibly try a Brevis at that top order spot because Ishan has played at number 3, number 4. We've seen Anmolpreet open, in fact, with Rohit Sharma. So with Surya Kumar Yadav not being available for the rest of the IPL, I think that change could be primarily an interesting one to see how Brevis lands up at that spot. Does he click? How will we go about experimenting at that point?
One more game to go.
And Ishan was Ishan because he was playing fearless.
Exactly.
तो अगर उसी तरह से अगर उसे open कर लिया, it will be very very beneficial for us.
But what I think is Brevis spinners को बहुत अच्छा खेलता है. But यही बात pacers को थोड़ा ही तो इसके लिए but Ishan Kishan is my pick.
चलो यार इतना हम लोग इधर चर्चा कर ही रहे तो फैंस से भी यही पूछ रहे थे. Guys, I hope you're still with us. There we go. Prathamesh, since I always like to pick, oh my god, I was going to say the guy with the biggest smile, but everyone smiled together. So I'll just go left to right, Prathamesh. Do you agree with everything Binu Baba had to say? I'm not sure you caught all of it because, oh my god, she literally raps sometimes, dude, with her information. No, but do you agree with what she had to say about the opening partnership, the combinations?
Right. So I completely agree with what she said, and Ishan Kishan has in the last year that we played against SRH, we had seen some amazing batting from Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan on the top, and we are really expecting to see something like that today as well. And let's just see how this match goes, and let's hope we win today.
Okay. In fact, Dheeraj, अगर SRH की बात करें, there are 2 changes. Are you happy with those or very stressed out क्योंकि यार SRH के लिए ये season has been really a lot up and down?
It's lots up and down going on to the team, like changing the team again and again in every match. Like and seen the good pick like getting Priyamgar in the opening slot, I guess, because even Farooq is a left-arm pace bowler. Like he can bowl some good slow Yorkers and all. So I hope like we can get some huge score and get some wickets in the second innings.
Bro, also just like honestly, I just want to know from you कि Williamson के ऊपर आपके क्या like thoughts है? Like, are you happy? Like someone like Williamson as a captain, great, but then उसका strike rate has been a big issue with SRH not being able to chase down those totals. Kaushik?
I feel the Kane at number 1, number 3 is the best position for him. So we're trying out on number 3 today because PM and Abhishek Sharma are opening today's match. At number 3, if you see his scores, he has an orange cap in 2018. So I guess Kane at number 3 will set his strike rate soon good.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if you watch this show a lot, but this is something I talk about. And finally, in the last 3-odd games, 4-odd games, we've got a little chance to celebrate our social 16 destinations all over Maharashtra. Everyone has their hands up. Man, Kunal, finally, I actually went last week, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, okay.
I did. Finally, wo mandir ka ghanti. And yeah, man, it's finally so good to see our boys performing regardless of what cause it's in. We're bowling first. Again, I don't think the toss really matters this season.
Yeah.
But man, I am so excited. Tell me, do you guys have like a certain thing you all follow on game day? किधर match देखने का है, ये खाने का है, ये पीने का है, but ये यहाँ बैठ गए.
एक है मजा मतलब जगह से नहीं आता, लोगों से आता है. मतलब अगर मेरे साथ ये है, सौरभ है देखने के लिए, करण है, सब लोग, नील के घर पे मैंने मैच देखा था उस दिन, बहुत धमाल किया था नील।
क्या धमाल मतलब? कुछ खाते हो स्पेशल?
आई विल टेल यू दैट स्टोरी। नील के घर के बाजू में नील के घर के बाजू में हर जगह स्टोरी है मेरे पास। नील के घर के बाजू में एक लाइव कॉन्सर्ट चल रहा था, मतलब ये नील का बिल्डिंग है और यहाँ पे लाइव कॉन्सर्ट चल रहा था और वहाँ पे सोनू निगम गा रहे थे।
क्या बात है?
और सोनू निगम वहाँ पे गा रहे हैं, हम यहाँ पे मैच देख रहे हैं। म्यूट पे रखा था क्योंकि वहाँ पे चल रहा है, प्रॉपर गाना चल रहा है और यहाँ पे मैच देख रहे हैं हम। तो वो एक अच्छा माहौल बन गया था और उसी टाइम एमआई जीत भी गया था।
तो वो जुगलबंदी सही थी। सोनू निगम,
if you're watching this, you my friend, and along with of course the great Anu Malik, who's always been a great mascot for Mumbai Indians. But do you कुछ खाते हो स्पेशल या जो कचरा मिल गया दबा?
मुंबई का मैच हो तो हम लोग वड़ा पाव खाते ही।
वड़ा पाव, what? So I have this massive problem in life which till today I have not been able to decide. सेव पूरी, दही पूरी and भेल पूरी में बेस्ट क्या है? और मेरे को ये आंसर नहीं करना है. Let's see a white boy answer that question.
Hi guys, today I am going to introduce the great Indian street food to Mr. Riley Meredith with me, and I have Sev Puri first, then I have Dahi Puri and then Bhel Puri. So let's see how he finds it.
What should we try first, Ayan?
Sev Puri please.
Okay, so we go. Straight down?
Yeah. Good. Good. Spicy or not spicy?
Too spicy.
Too spicy?
No.
Not spicy, yeah.
Good spice.
So,
Big crunchy, it's nice.
yeah. So these you get everywhere in India, but they taste differently in all the regions.
Like that.
Yeah.
Give that a 8 out of 10. Just
Now, Dahi Puri.
Same again?
Yeah. Dahi Puri.
6. Chill. Alright, so here we go.
What do you reckon?
Also good.
Good? Yeah. So now this.
I think better. Better than the
Which?
first one.
Better than first one?
I think so.
9.
We'll give it 9. 9 out of 10. That one?
You need a spoon. This is Bhel Puri.
How's that? Alright, let's get down the hatch.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad?
Not as good as the other two, but
Yeah.
not too bad.
7?
Give that a 7.5. 7.5, so not too bad.
So now I have introduced him to the great Indian street food, and I bet he's going to go at the counter and have some Sev Puri.
I'll tell you why I'm laughing. It's not because of the height difference between these two guys. Riley is a giant man. But if you guys notice, there was a big T-Rex in the background with his mouth open. I promise you, Binaisha was exactly like that. That entire video, she was like,
I was completely salivating on that chart.
what would you put? Then you tell me your 1, 2, 3. We heard, we saw Riley's.
Yeah.
What's your 1, 2, 3?
I think I'd go with Dahi Puri.
Okay.
And I'd go with Bhel. And then
Sev
last
Puri
would be
last?
the Sev Puri, yeah.
Guys, again, ask Binu. Now, I'm asking you, wherever you guys are watching, regardless of which team you support, from wherever you're joining in around the world, let us know what is your favorite street food to enjoy, especially during your favorite team's match. Whether you're from Hyderabad, Punjab, Lucknow, Delhi, मेरे को बताओ क्योंकि बेचारी बिनाइशा बहुत भूखी है इधर. खाना तो है नहीं स्टूडियो में, तो we just listen to what you guys. I love the little close up of the. Check the comments, guys. I want to
I'm
really
actually
see
waiting
what,
for उसके पहले साक्षी वर्मा YouTube पे बोल रहे कि first CSK now SRH going to spoil everyone's qualification hope.
Nice.
Oh God, there's another great interesting question from Kartikeya DD. He says that what is the reason that in place of Surya Kumar Yadav, it should have been a like for like and we've got a right arm medium pacer.
Yeah.
So answering that question is, first and foremost, he's a very, very great medium pacer and Akash has played brilliantly when he's made his debut in 2019 versus Odisha, and I've seen him myself playing in the side Mushtaq Ali. So I can tell you for a fact that he has the added advantage of, you know, getting the ball moving away from the left-handers, gets the ball right swing into the right-handers. He can get in his onslaught yorkers, and he's a treat to watch. So I think it's never going to be a like-for-like replacement. You need to definitely have that kind of clarity in who you want to pick in your side.
Yeah, and that is how you steal the host job in one simple sentence. And look, I think she's wasting her talent there, because all she had to do was use the hashtag #MISlice moment, and she would have been featured in the final segment. Instead, she's there for the entire show. So guys, if you want to be featured in our last segment and win a bunch of goodies, use the hashtag #MISlice moment, and we'll be right here waiting to hear your Ask Binu moments. No, but Binaisha, to answer your question, didn't KK replace Timal Mills? Or
Yeah,
am I?
so
Which wasn't a like for like also, right? Like
exactly,
we got a young spinner to.
But not necessarily it has to be a like for like in that moment.
Correct.
Because you need to have a thinking going into practice that, you know, you're now looking at the future. So like you've tried and tested him in the nets, and he's been exceptionally great.
Right.
So you get him into the team, and then you try and have him in the team at some point of time where, you know, if there's been some kind of niggle somewhere or something has happened.
Also, like you were constantly talking about Mayank Markanday getting a chance.
Yeah,
So abhi finally mila hai. But would you have liked to see थोड़ा पहले आ जाता और कुछ ज़्यादा chances मिलते?
घर वापसी पहले हो जाती.
Because I remember, I think 2018 में he had caught Dhoni LBW at Wankhede. I was there watching it live, and I would have loved to see him play a lot more matches this season as well.
Yeah.
Shubham, are you in agreement with?
Yeah, because मयंक मार्कंडे जब ही 2018 जैसे बोला तभी खेला था. मतलब मुझे लगा था कि ये शायद गलत हो सकता है डिसीजन, बिकॉज न्यू प्लेयर,
राइट,
नहीं पता है, उतना एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, सीएसके के अगेंस्ट ही खेल रहा है, बट ही प्रूव मी रॉन्ग दैट टाइम. और इसके लिए मुझे लगा था कि एक स्पिनर होना चाहिए जो मुंबई के लिए पहले ही खेल चुका है.
राइट,
यही मुंबई का यही एक स्पेशल थिंग है, वो लोग प्लेयर्स बनाते हैं.
करेक्ट.
नए प्लेयर्स लोग
बट शुभम, आप ये बोल रहे हैं क्योंकि आपने दूसरे टीमों में देखा है कि 2 स्पेशलिस्ट स्पिनर्स है टीम में, इसीलिए ये हमें भी करना चाहिए.
इफ रिजल्ट मिल रहा है उससे तो करने में क्या मतलब क्या गलती है?
No, but I think through the IPL seasons also, you see the most successful teams, Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings have always had specialist spinners. Whether it's days of Bajji, you know, Rahul Chahar, I wouldn't call him a specialist spinner, but a very good one.
But he's a part-time and he gets you those wickets.
He does, right? And I think that's where we've got to miss out. Guys, tell me, if you had to pick out of our overseas players जो हैं अपने squad में, अगर you had to pick, I don't know if you've seen our interview with that person, if you had to pick one as a rapper, you might have a rap video coming out, I don't know if it's out yet, who would you pick? Yeah. Do you think it's Riley Murday? Do you think it's
Pollard? Yeah,
6.5 in height. He's a finisher.
You're just
for
making
MI.
it more difficult, Binaisha.
Yeah.
He's
he
a
loves
finisher for MI.
sunsets and long walks on the beach. No, I'm kidding. If you had to pick one foreigner,
He's a finisher for MI. He's done that.
Team David.
Yeah, that's what's up. And again, what a find. Man, we had the pleasure of interviewing him. वो जैसे बैटिंग करता है ना, वो बात exact opposite करता है. He's always on first gear. Chill, relax. And when he starts batting, boy, does he mean business. Do you want to see what he's been up to? Because I'm dying to hear. Wow. Okay, I would. That looks like a size 12 UK at least. Man, that guy's some giant feet. But look, if you're supporting a frame that big, I guess you need to have those big feet. And look, again, this is someone who we've been waiting for. Unfortunately, Pollard hasn't been firing as he was required to the season, and I think he's filled his shoes perfectly. A little late maybe, but we saw that first game he played
and stepped up. I think that's what counts, right?
I think he took on that responsibility of finishing the game for Mumbai Indians.
And like, see, I understand Pollard ने जो किया है वो उस level पर पहुंचने के लिए बहुत time लगेगा.
Correct.
But this could be very well the start.
Correct.
मतलब Tim David ने last 2 matches में he was on the crease जब हम लोग दोनों matches
जीत रहे. He can pitch in with his bowling also as a part-timer whenever needed. So you know we have a good option on that.
Do you see him bowling today quickly?
I hope so. I really want to see him bowling at some point of
time. मुझे तिलक की bowling देखने यार.
हाय.
He was so eager. He was like batting कर सकता ये करता bowling भी कर लूँगा है चाहिए तो. He was that eager.
Players have reached the field, so it's time for us to bounce. But quickly before we let you go, first innings predictions. What is Hyderabad making in the first innings?
I guess 150 tak.
150 tak. Lovely.
Okay.
Shubham?
140.
147 is what I think.
Okay.
But who cares? They're the lovely people. Guys, we'll be back in the mid-show. Peace out. Bye-bye.